Therefore, multimedia enhancements must be evaluated as possible benefit or harm. Developers prescribe to the more is better framework and inundate the child with bells and whistles, which means they provide overflowing attractive extra features of the app, but it can distract children from the learning goal.
Learning occurs when the content is meaningful. Children can learn anything. That's why in selecting apps, it is crucial that the children do not just learn that the triangle on the screen is a triangle, but that the piece of pizza in front of them resembles a triangle too, which means learning must occur in context that connects meaningfully to children's lives. Apps should help children see lessons beyond the apps and even beyond the screen. Learning is maximized with social interaction. Research repeatedly shows that social interaction supports learning. Apps should support rather than replace this interaction. That's why apps developers are beginning to promote off-screen or hybrid experiences where children play an app together or parents are included in the app experience. Guided exploration towards a learning goal is best. The educational potential of apps is maximized within a context of guided exploration toward a learning goal. For example, in guided play, the child is given an active and primary role, but a more knowledgeable partner or adults guides and support the child's learning. This method may help children establish a particularly prepared, flexible, and active mindset that promotes active, engaged, and meaningful and socially interactive learning. Reminder: when evaluating or designing educational apps, it is crucial to go beyond the content itself. It is not enough to ask whether the content appears educational. It is important to examine how the app supports active learning by the child.